And now a bonus episode of the Nighttime Show, live from one of the coolest events in Hollywood, the 1966 Batman retrospective. And we have our special guest today from CSI Miami, Sofia Milos.
Well, hello.
Wow, Sofia Milos, it is a true honor and a true pleasure to have you with us today.
Pleasure is all mine, especially when you're giving me that voice.
Oh, Sofia. We, look, everybody knows, it's got to be kind of an amazing thing to be you, because when people see you on the street, they go, oh, I know you from, and then it's like one of a bunch of different things. Like, it's not...
Like, who does your hair? My curly hair never looks like that.
Right, yeah. But you must get people who are like, oh my God, I know you're from Sopranos, or I know you're from Curb Your Enthusiasm, or I know you
CSI
you were on
Miami.
Doesn't
CSI
that age
Miami.
me? Does that age me?
No.
No. Oh,
What, to be successful?
No, not even.
Wow.
Brian?
You
Come
impress
on.
me now.
No, you have an amazing career.
Thank you.
You've got a shot glazer. Take the shot glazer! Wow, I mean, just such a cool career. Because right before you were about to come on, we were talking, and I said, "Oh, the woman from who created the Love Boat is here," and you said that was your first job.
It was not my first. It
close.
was one of the first, yeah.
One of your first jobs.
You know what my first one was? The new WKRP in Cincinnati as a novice nun.
I remember that show.
Really?
Oh my!
Yeah,
God.
they rebooted that show like 5 years after it got canceled for some reason, and it was like, why
Because they
would you do that?
decided I couldn't be a nun.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, they just saw you. They go, "No way, this woman is not a nun."
No, I was so young and innocent. I did not know what incredible adventure I was going to embark myself into.
That's amazing. That's
The
incredible.
world of entertainment.
Where are you from originally?
I'm Greek and Italian and American, of course, now. I've lived here quite a couple of decades or more, almost 25 years now, so I've become American. But I'm born in Switzerland and by an Italian father, Greek mother, so I'm Roman Greek.
Wow.
You may call
Wonderful.
me a goddess.
You
She's
are
Greco-Roman.
definitely a goddess, a Greco-Roman
kidding.
goddess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sophia.
Oh, I never get tongue-tied on this show.
No, when you
Until
looked down
now.
and you were wearing a toga, and you were like, "Well, I
It's
guess
like,
this is
now I'm wearing a toga. It's happening. One of the first things I remember seeing you on was Friends, and then I remember seeing you like with that.
As Aurora,
Oh, yeah.
the woman with a husband, a boyfriend, and another boyfriend, and another one.
Who did you? Was there?
She was very busy.
Who were
Yes.
you seeing on the show? Was there a guy on the show that you had a scene with, or that you were?
Yes, Matthew Perry and I had
Chandler.
Oh,
Chandler,
yeah.
that's
Oh,
right.
Sure, yeah. What was he like?
Or as I used to say with my accent at the time, Chandler.
Oh my
gosh.
It's so much better.
So fun.
It's so much better
fun.
said by you.
Did
than
you like my accent on The Sopranos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, incredible.
Thank you so
I mean,
much.
people, and that show, I mean, James Gandolfini and that whole cast was
I
so
loved
amazing.
working with him
it's
and the
still-
entire cast. I just had a comeback work. I worked with Michael Rispoli.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yes, I did. I was his attorney. I worked on Chicago Justice.
Oh, cool.
Recurring role on the new Dick Wolf show, but got canceled, so I'm available again. And
Yeah.
everybody out there listening.
There's a lot of people
But
listening.
I played a defense attorney, and my client was Michael Rispoli, and it was just amazing to
amazing.
work with him. He was really amazing.
But just hang in there.
So
There'll be
cool.
another 14 Dick Wolf shows next year on the air.
yeah.
gotta
He's
have
got a
to-
bunch
he's
of
I
gotta have
don't
to
lines.
doubt
TV,
it. They're
yeah.
amazing.
I have no doubt. I have
Eric
no doubt.
LaSalle
that'll
was
happen.
directing that one
Oh,
from ER.
amazing.
and He's just become such an amazing director now.
Yeah.
That's incredible
Yeah.
to hear.
He saw me perform at the Ivana Chubek Theater Group on a Thursday night doing Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf.
Really?
And I got the job
You know what? When I got cast,
as an attorney. No
I was just gonna
relation.
say,
No
like-
relation.
No, but it was like, yes.
Like, yes.
Yes.
How crazy is this? Many years ago, I got cast on Broadway to play Shrek in the Shrek
Oh
musical.
my God!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I
And
see that.
Well, I'm very Shrekish. I'm very Shrekish.
We all do.
Oh, princess! And what happened was DreamWorks said we're going to get you an acting coach to have someone to work with, work on the character and stuff, and make it as real as possible. Have you ever heard of Ivana Chubbuck? And I go, oh yeah, a big fan. Am I going to be in her class? And they go, no, you're going to be in her house, and she won't meet with you until you read her book. So they sent me her book, and I read her entire book.
The
and then
power
I went
of
in.
an actor.
Oh yeah, and then I went in, and I was sandwiched between Paris Hilton going in and working with her, and the cast of Angel would go after me.
Isn't that funny?
And they would just go and sit in her living room, and she'd watch them run lines and give them notes.
She's great.
She's amazing.
I studied.
She stole Vicodin from me, but that's okay. But that's
No
God
comment.
bless her.
I
though.
have no comment.
Yeah, no, she's a badass though. She really is.
Are you sure it was her or
a
it might have
real
been Paris?
badass,
No, it might have been her.
She's a badass, and she definitely encourages women to be badasses as well. I think she's made me a better actor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And has put the excitement back into my work and taking me to a next level, making me curious again of different journeys. Once you've done this long enough, you can relate to this. You're good, but it's the level of effectiveness that changes, and that's why you don't want to stop training. You don't want to stop learning. Knowledge is power for real, you know?
Absolutely.
So what she did different than studying with Milton Katselas, who was, he's a guru. He's no longer alive. I studied with him for 10 years.
Wow.
He's the reason why I became an actress.
Oh.
For sure, yes. What Ivana did for me is using some of the life obstacles that I've had,
Right.
and being able to not only use them, not only win in spite of them, but because of them, and win with them.
Yeah.
Win with them in present
that sounds so
time.
empowering.
Yes, very empowering.
I-
You see that,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And we don't want to see victims when we go and pay a ticket at the movies. We want to see people win.
Yes.
We want to relate to that.
Yeah.
You want to have a relatable character, and so no matter what it is, whether it is a sweet character or a murderer, we all have a reason. We all have things we want to overcome, and the winning part, the pathology of that, is something that she really has us explore as actors, and that's what makes people relate to us that much more. I loved using her technique. Matter of fact, the first movie I did, really thoroughly, was Give Me My Baby. It's still on Lifetime Movie Network.
Really?
In which I'm starring with Kelly Sullivan, and I play the Machiavellian character, so to say.
Ooh,
okay,
fun. Very fun.
I play a fertility doctor.
Whoa.
I love when three men say "wow" to that, and
Yeah.
one goes mute. And we've lost him.
I'm gonna cross my legs and thank you.
So, and she's, the way I just chose to play her, my friend, actress Sandra Santiago, that is here tonight as well, she said something, she said, oh my God, it is such a mean and violent character in the end, but I can't stop loving you. I can't stop understanding and feeling your pain. And I think that's what Ivana teaches.
Yeah, you know which I remember so clearly, her saying to me, "The donkey is your father. The donkey is your father," and that just stood out to this day.
I love it. You remember
the
Ivana
donkey
Chubbuck
is
by
my father?
her telling you that
Yeah,
the donkey is your father.
and then I remember doing a scene and her going, Why do you feel this way about what are you using for this character?" And I said I was using this experience, and she went, "It's not good enough. You need something better. What else do you got? Go deeper." What
Well, she
else?
probably saw it didn't affect you.
Yeah, she was like, "It's not a strong enough effect." And what's so crazy is,
Because she's not going to decide for you what is effective for you.
Oh, yeah.
It's only you going to decide that.
I remember so clearly, once I was in New York and we were doing the show and we were working on it, the director said that there was a song or there was something that I was working on and it just wasn't hitting the right things, and I had to go back to the technique, look at what I had used originally, find something newer that would resonate, and then use that, and then that really helped win it over. But
Absolutely.
it was very, very tricky. That was like, she's some
Look,
serious stuff.
This is the difference between having an actor come in, learn the lines, assuming that he does all the work, okay?
Yeah.
Showing up on time, being professional, and learning the lines,
Yeah.
and contributing with all his experiences. But it's beyond that, way beyond that.
Right.
It's a world beyond that, and that's what we want to see. That's what we want to relate to.
I had
When characters, even
Sure.
attorneys or cops that I play a lot, right?
Yeah.
But when reasons, motives, objectives, like Ivana calls them, become personal, they're your personal objectives that you care about. So probably most recent things or things that are unresolved for you.
Yeah.
Or people that are unresolved issues, that you have unresolved issues within your life. If you put that together, if you relate the person you're talking to that, it's going to be a different performance. Do you see that?
Yeah, absolutely. No, like when I first started out, it was I had a teacher that had said there's no thought in the process of acting; it's all visceral, being built by the offstage thought process. And that you build your character, you build your whole world off stage, and then you go on and you do, and it should fill in all the gaps as you're doing it.
Well, because
and that works sometimes, sometimes that works, but you also need to be able to be emotionally connected.
Right. And look,
through
all
your
this
own
preparation, in
experiences,
the
too.
end, you throw it away. And
Right,
whether
yeah.
it was Ivana or Milton saying that, they both said it in their own ways. You do all that work, you do a lot of preparation, as much time as you're given, and then when you're on the set and it's rolling and it's action, you throw it all away and you're just in present time with who you're performing with.
So,
Yeah.
who do I make a check out to for this acting class?
Straight up.
You know what I love? You know what I know? That was really
Yeah.
funny. Hey, I know we got a lot of artists and a lot of musicians that listen to the nighttime show and have been on the nighttime show, but I'll tell you what a lot of them are missing. They're missing merch, okay? And it is very easy to have an amazing merch store with Artist Shops by Threadless. Just add your art to hundreds of clothing, accessories, and home decor items in just minutes. Plus, it's fully customizable so you can make your shop totally unique to your style. But the best part is, here's the best part, it's 100% free to sign up. Zero minimums, zero monthly fees. You even set your own prices so you can control how much money goes into your pocket. And with millions of dollars paid to artists to date, there is a lot of moolah to be made, okay? Artists, designers, podcasters, free up all the time that you'd be spending at the post office, shipping, dealing with customer service, and put it towards what you love, being creative, okay? Threadless takes care of the rest of it. And with 100,000 shop owners and 4 million users, just join the party. Head to artistshops.com/SKG to sign up right now. That's artistshops.com/SKG to sign up right now. Also, the Nighttime Show partnered with Threadless, so we have something amazing. You need to go check it out. We got mugs, shower curtains, T-shirts, sweaters, anything you can imagine. We have it for sale, Nighttime Show style. Go check it out. It's thenighttimeshow.threadless.com. That's thenighttimeshow.threadless.com, and check out our store with all of our cool stuff. It's so awesome. Let's get back to the show. You know what I love? My experience with you, like the thing that I was like, when I saw you sitting across the table at the event that we were at, which we don't have to talk about at this moment. You were sitting across the table, and I went, oh my God, it's the woman from Caroline in the City. Like, that was, to me, that's where I knew you from. That was like, of course, it was also Curb Your Enthusiasm, other things that once I said your name out loud, I was like, oh my God, she's also on this and this and this.
Yeah.
As a self-centered, narcissistic wife and friend of Leah Thompson, which, by the way, I ran into. She's so lovely. I love her.
Yeah, it's such a great. Was that a good time?
It was a fantastic. There was. I remember. You want me to share one line?
Please. Oh God.
There was
anything.
Oh, no. That's wrong person. Actually, you see back here the photo here at the museum, the photo of Valerie Bertinelli?
Yes.
That was my first television series regular for NBC, by
Really?
the way. Yes.
Really? Valerie?
Yes, Valerie Bertinelli.
Love that
Wow.
show.
And I played Fabiana Borelli, a hot-blooded Italian model with an accent.
Oh yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Very narcissistic.
Yes.
I don't know where they
But
get
also
that from.
super
Where would
that
they get the idea?
Where do they get the idea
Where
that
do they get
models
these?
are narcissistic?
Like you walked into the room and like everybody else just like left because they were like, nope, this isn't going to be.
Not today.
And one of the lines was, it was Christmas. It was a Christmas episode, and I gave her a gift. Totally excited beyond myself. I was so excited, and I gave her this gift, and she unwraps it and was touched, and she said, "Oh, you shouldn't have." And then she looks at it and she says, "Oh, it's a picture of you." And I said, "I know."
That's so amazing. That's
hilarious.
That's character defining right
Yeah.
there. Like that's you know exactly who she is. I love it. I love that. Curb Your Enthusiasm. We have to talk about this.
Yeah.
You know, it's coming back.
We just
Yeah.
watched the this past season. They just came back for a whole season. It was very, very funny.
Was it amazing?
Oh my God! It was
Really?
terrific.
I would
And
love to come back.
You should come
Yeah.
back.
Come back.
What-
Yeah, you and Richard Lewis get back
Yeah.
together and they'll do
yeah.
it, right?
Well, I did a recurring role as Richard
should be
Lewis's
so lucky.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
We never
He
broke
should
up,
be
so I
so-
should
Yeah.
come back,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
We never
yeah.
broke up. It was one of those
There's no
things.
breakup on the
Yeah,
on the
kick a
show.
door in.
It's not official if you don't see it happen.
Yeah,
right.
come on.
You're still in a relationship on Facebook on that show.
Put her
I would
back
say.
on the show, you
Yeah.
sons of bees.
I want to see it.
Tell me.
I would
tell
love
me
it.
a
It
little
was
bit
great
about that.
because it's an unscripted show,
Yeah.
so it's fun to do, and you rely on your chops, on being in present time, on listening, on the humor of your co-stars, and of course, he would lay out what the story is. Just don't let me through at the movie theater.
Yeah.
Do everything not to let me through. And so I sat there.
Can you do Larry David telling her not to let her through? Come on. I want to hear you, Larry David. Do it, Steven. Come on.
And so I started to tell him that
Yeah.
he's staring at my tits and made a scene
Yeah.
at the theater.
Oh yeah. So, hey, it's not my. What are you talking about? I didn't
Yeah.
do anything. I didn't say anything.
It works better with the
I don't even
visuals.
like tits.
Yeah.
Me tits. I'm anti-tits.
Yes, you do. You like tits.
Yeah.
And you're staring at
Oh,
them.
look.
You have a
staring
nice
is an
set of them
over-
yourself.
it's
You're
I know
making
you
a
have 'em.
scene. You're making a scene in here.
Look, this is a regular tone for me. This is my
Time's
tone.
up. Time's up. Hashtag time's up.
Yeah.
Hysterical.
Glickman, you have a nice
Ow.
set of tits yourself. We know you like tits.
Oh, you know what, you son of a bitch. Wow. Hurtful.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, before we wrap things up here,
crushed
60 plus episodes of CSI Miami.
Yeah, more like
probably
74. I don't think
74,
yeah, yeah.
IMDb
74.
listed all of them. Yeah.
What's the
I'll go on. I can add them later.
He can add them
Thank
for
you,
you.
thank
What's
you.
the dynamic like of doing a show like that?
You know, you start on a television show, and you cannot imagine that it would go and be seen in something like 183, 189 countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that you're celebrating. You know, I remember when we celebrated the first threshold of 100 episodes. It's amazing. It's amazing, but it's a collaboration, and it doesn't depend on one person. It's such a team effort. It's the musicality of everything that matched together, from the visual to the lines to the performances to even what tie everyone wore in what set. So
Wow.
Yeah.
everything worked very well
it
together.
defined its own style.
Absolutely.
The weird thing is that it's part of a franchise. You know, because you have the original CSI, and then CSI New York and CSI Miami, but it really stands out on its own. Where like it's not like if you turn
It
it,
was
on,
my favorite, not because
Yeah.
I was on it. It was my favorite.
because like you turn it on, it's like you know instantly this is Miami.
Yeah.
This is not
Yeah.
New York. This is not Vegas. This is Miami.
You know, it's on in Italy right now, so my mom gets to see me every day.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
cool.
That's thrilling.
But before we go, I want to also let you know that
Please.
we just finished a movie, Fake News.
What?
Fake News.
Who's in that
Fake
movie?
news?
the name of the movie?
I'm starring opposite Eric Roberts, John
Oh.
Savage.
Oh, I'm looking
yeah.
at it right now. Wow, look at this. Eric Roberts. Yeah. Oh my. John
Marty
Savage
Cove.
is in this.
Marty Cove.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun.
Eric Roberts, who was the best of the best. I remember him.
You want me to
from.
read the
Yeah.
you want me to read the
Yeah.
synopsis for
Oh,
the
I'd like
audience?
to hear
Well, Marty Cove and Tori Hickinson and John Barrymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maxwell Stern is a freelance reporter who writes for the political rags. Some of his stories are true, some not so much. After a prostitute is murdered, who was a source for one of Maxwell's stories, he finds himself over his head and potentially on the biggest story of his career. Now, he just needs to stay out of jail. Fake news!
Wow.
Wow. I'm sold.
Wow.
I'm sold. I will go see it. I will
When
that
can we see
movie.
it?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure it'll come out soon. That is so cool. You're
I know
so
they're
awesome.
putting-
Do you have
Thank
Do you have any social media? Anything
Yes,
like that?
I should have started way
Please,
back
no,
when
no, it's
we were
better at
doing
the end.
CSI Miami, but it's never too late, and so
No,
I'm
not at
working
all.
on it, and I love being connected to all the followers and the fans, and I want to actually take the opportunity to say thank you for many of the people that are actually regulars every single day. I could rattle off every single name. But I don't want to leave anybody else. So I want to say thank you. And they can find me, and they are finding me every day on Instagram, Sofia Milos Official, Sofia Milos, the Facebook page. Sure. I know there's many other people that take my name and do it,
Sure.
but it's the
Yeah.
page. And,
On Twitter, you're Milos Sofia.
ooh, yes.
There we go.
And that's
You
with an
have-
F.
8,100 followers and now 8,101 followers.
I'm working
Hey,
on it.
there
I'm
we
working
go.
on it.
It's
and how
great.
much on Instagram?
It's so fun.
I haven't got
It's
the
so
Instagram
fun.
yet. I gotta look that
I
one
love
up.
it.
That's
I
the-
love
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
internet.
It's
I
so
think Facebook
nerve-wracking.
page is better. That grew very fast.
Yeah, you gotta post all the time. It's a whole
No,
situation.
that one is
It's a
like
whole situation to post
140,000
things.
or something. So
Hilarious.
that's better.
Yeah. Hey, this is amazing. You're an angel. Thank you so much for doing this. We got you.
the one run?
9,624.
On Instagram.
We
Look at
need to
that.
add a 0 to that.
There we
Better.
go.
Can
Let's
you
get
work
it
on
going.
that?
Well,
Get
now
it going.
9,625.
Oh,
Bam.
so I want to invite
There you go.
everyone, and I will definitely say something back if you say something beautiful to me.
Awesome.
So thank
Well,
you
thank
for
you
all
so
your
much.
support.
Wonderful.
Thank you for doing the show, Sophia.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure meeting
Sophia.
you.
Thank
Thanks
you
a
so
lot.
much.
Bye.